Coming up, Xbox Super Uber Edition. Hideo Kojima doesn't like Xbox Uber Edition. Some other stuff in gaming. Overwatch is good apparently, and there's lots of porn for it. Uncharted 5 and more.
Oh wow.
Yeah, there we go.
He just got them off the top of his head. It was amazing. And I don't mind. They're all right. Pretty much. Well, maybe not Uncharted 5, but it will be right.
It will be right eventually, yeah.
Even though that's the last one that they're going to do.
Yeah, fuck it, don't make another one. Hello and welcome to Ramble on episode 63?
I believe so.
63 with me, Mr. Showersage.
And Adam Gorstang, Mr. Jules.
Mr. Joses.
Jules.
Joses. Joses Joses.
I told you.
Yeah, so let's go and abuse some news.
We're going to abuse some news. Right, where are we at? Right, so you mentioned the Xbox, then Uber Edition. I like what they do with news reports now. They used to put rumour.
Yeah, and now they just go, fuck it!
Now they put report, just to make it sound less shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, it probably is going to happen, but it's just something I've noticed in the past few weeks. They always put report now instead of rumour.
It sounds less twatty.
Yeah, it sounds less shit.
Right, what have you got on it? And
not too much, but it's possible two new Xbox Ones.
Mm-hmm.
One, a cheaper one, you like your normal Xbox One, but cheaper with a bigger hard drive on the set. You know, to begin with.
Right, okay, 1 terabyte then.
Yeah, so possibly a slim, but maybe it's exactly the same, but it's just cheaper and better, cheaper parts. I don't know. And the other Xbox One will be beefed up GPU. Plus Oculus support.
Allegedly, it's 2 times
2017.
as powerful as the PlayStation Neo.
Yeah, that was another one. There's been quite a few little reports, and they all have little different bits of information. But
you know how they should do this? They should modulate it.
Yeah, they should modulate it. Yeah.
Which then makes it into basically a clip-on instant PC.
Yeah.
So it comes out as powerful as they can make it to make it run Oculus, right? And then have a detachable graphics card, have a detachable hard drive, have a detachable whatever, and then have little proprietary things that you can then go, I want to make this better, so I'll go out and I'll spend 400 quid on the new hard drive or the new graphics card.
Yeah, I wonder if that's
way, what
they'll do. Like maybe the new Xbox that's just cheaper with a bigger
it's
hard
just
drive
a standard Xbox.
Is your Xbox, but it's also got gaps, you know, to put your shit in, modular.
Well,
so you're basically buying the same console, but you can upgrade it.
Well, there's been a few consoles in the past that had
That'd be cool.
I mean, the SNES had a pre-cut out slot at the bottom. You can take the bottom off for potential box on.
The 64DD.
Yeah, which turned it. No, 64DD. There's
no, the other one. SNES CD.
Well, PlayStation.
Yeah,
they were like turned into a PlayStation.
Like a SNES thing that it just plugged into the bottom. It never came out,
no, it didn't,
but it was. No. You put a CD in, like a SNES CD-ROM thing.
Yeah, it was weird, but that's what eventually coming into the PlayStation. And the N64 had the expansion drive. It also had a little Ethernet thing at the bottom of it. Yeah. GameCube had an Ethernet attachment.
All your consoles, I mean, they all sort of have HDMI slots and stuff now because that's all you need.
Yeah.
Then you didn't really have that, but you had loads of little random things that you wondered what they were for when you bought the console.
You take the plastic bit off and you go, why is there a port there? I'll never see the use of that.
Like you said with N64, you could take the front bit off, the little bit at the front, and that ended up being for an expansion pack to boost your RAM or whatever.
So it's, I mean,
now it's like
that's how they should do it. I was talking to Chris about it, and I were explaining. Hello, Pash. How's it doing?
So, buddy.
And I was saying, like, look, it doesn't. Why does a console need to be as powerful as a PC? So, well, it's all about power. So it's a console. It isn't all about power. A console isn't all about power. And when they start selling your console all about power to try and compete with a PC, by the time you got that console of super power, then let's say it is as good as a high-end PC. In 12 months, it's not as good as a high-end PC.
It's frustrating knowing that you've got to upgrade
it's always going to slide. There's a sliding scale on PC power where you'll be up here, you might be matching everything, and then you're suddenly sliding down as that's progressing, and that's always. So the only way to make that, if you're going to go all about power, it has to be modular in order to then keep up with it.
It's kind of annoying because I do like the level playing field of I bought a console and that's it. I don't need to worry
that's where I got on
5
to,
years or whatever.
Hey Ariane, that's where we're getting on with him about Nintendo. So look at Nintendo. Did they go for power? Did they go for all out fucking power? No. So with Nintendo, when you buy it, do you have to install everything? Do you need fucking day one updates on every fucking game? Do you need this? It's PlayStation and Xbox have allowed it to be acceptable. For instance, if you buy Tony Hawk's on disc, it is just a demo that's on that disc. When you put it in, there is a 16 gig update, which is the game.
Fucking hell.
Because they didn't bother putting it on the disc.
Shitting out.
That's how fucked it is, and that is acceptable. That is not a product. If you haven't got the internet, that is not a fucking product. But PlayStation and Xbox have allowed this to become okay.
Everybody's just getting
because
used to it.
Because there's no quality control anymore. Yeah. It's all internal quality control, and PC may have all these fucking issues. But the trouble is, the good thing about the PC and the bad thing.
They should be forced to put that on the box.
Is to
very
be
clearly.
It should be on the box.
It should
very,
say on the
very
box,
clear.
this is not on fucking disc.
And I'll go back to Assassin's Creed Unity. If you buy Assassin's Creed Unity second hand, or even fuck it, brand new, still brand new, because some retailers still sell it because they bought a shit ton of them.
Yeah.
So if you buy that brand new, it might only cost you 20 quid or something like that, and you do not have the internet, that game still doesn't work.
So that Tony Hawk thing you were talking about.
Yeah.
If I'm not online and I put that in, it won't work, will it?
It's a demo.
It'll just be a demo.
It's the demo.
So you're getting ripped off. You're not buying a game.
You're not buying a game.
This is fucked up.
That's fucking wrong.
That's really fucked up.
11 gig download on Overwatch. There, see again.
Right.
Now Overwatch is meant to be a good game, but I watched Jim Sterling review it, and he said that this game would be up for a nomination in his game of the year.
Oh yeah,
right.
Microtransactions.
It's got microtransactions.
Yeah.
It's a fee to pay game, and he was saying any game that does that is just fucking bang out of order. It's like any game that requires an 11 gig download, and I understand that, like, if we go back in time when you used to have a 38k floppy disk or a 20 odd k floppy disk, you couldn't put fucking an image, a modern day image on that, and people would have been like, what? I need X amount of fucking do it. That's ridiculous. And I understand that 11 gig may not hold as much information as you fucking might feel anymore, just because of the size of files and shit like that. But when the game is sat on your disc at 32 gig, 11 gig is essentially a third of your fucking game needs fixing. That game's wrong. That should not have gone to press and print. If it's like that, where is the quality control? You know there's these issues if it's a day one update. You know there's these issues. It's not something that you've gone, let's send it to print. Oh fuck, we forgot to put the game on the disc. You know what I mean? It's a
maybe that's what it is.
fucking fuck up. So with consoles, trying to compete with the power of a PC is all well and good, but it's a sliding scale on the PC. It's always sliding up, and that becomes the benchmark. As that drops down, that becomes the cheapest way. That becomes an entry level PC. Yeah. And up here, you've got super PCs. Now, console, like if PlayStation 4.5 and Xbox fucking Super Jizz come out.
I hope they call it Super Jizz.
And like, let's say the Xbox is more powerful than the PlayStation 4. They're saying, one report was saying twice as powerful as the PlayStation 4.5. Now, if that is the case, that puts Xbox up here on the scale, PlayStation 4 here, and let's say Mega PCs here. Then, like I say, within a year, that's going to have slid down here. This one's going to have slid down here, and Mega PCs are up here. 2 years, they're now going to be what would have been the standard console.
It's going to get very confusing as well.
To be fair, the items are cosmetic. They don't age you in becoming better, like most of the boys play for stuff. As in most of it's aesthetics. Well, if it's mostly aesthetics and they found it important to be, important for it to be in the game, so much so that it's a day one update, then I don't know. Make a big deal about what this aesthetics is. Is it a complete graphic overhaul? Is it lighting effects? Is it particle effects? Is it stuff that if it's lighting effects and particle effects, they should have been in the fucking game. They should have been in there because they knew that they wanted this stuff. But if it's just to make Tracer's arse look better, or give it a bit more of a jiggle, or give every woman a camel toe, or actually do a Rule 34.
Keep updating that arse. I hope it is 11 gig on her arse.
That'd be amazing. Would that mean that the Xbox One is going to be abandoned? No, this is again another problem that I was trying to have with Chris when I was talking to Chris. I was saying, right, so with you Nintendo, which we always seem like we're majorly promoting Nintendo, but they're the only console out there. These are Steam boxes without the access to Steam. PlayStation 4 and Xbox One are basically two proprietary Steam boxes that have their own marketplaces because they're trying to be PC, they want to be PC, whereas in the only console out there is a fucking Nintendo console. You get that? Disc in, playing. Within 5 minutes of putting that disc in, there's very few games that require...
Well, if you went online, you'd still be able to play the game.
It
wouldn't not be there.
Several times we've had no online and we haven't been able to play the games on the Xbox or the PlayStation 4, haven't we?
But you can play it on the Wii.
So,
they do have updates.
Would that mean that the Xbox One is abandoned? They can't abandon it because there are millions. It might not have sold as many as PlayStation 4, but if you're going to ignore Xbox One, then you're going to tell all your developers to ignore that power level, and they're not going to do that because that's fucking a lot of people off, millions of people off. And that's then going to be the case with the PlayStation 4 when Neo comes out, because if that is the case, then what you're getting is you get that kind of weird, awkward feeling, which is one of the things that put you off from getting a next generation console. I still see games coming out on both consoles.
Yeah.
The PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4 at the same time. Like, well,
that's why I was looking into getting PCs, getting a
PC because then it's yours and it's up to you how much power you've got and how much where you can go and what you can do with it. And you can add on all your peripherals. You can get up to your TV, get a wireless keyboard, a wireless fucking joypad,
play anything,
everything on there.
And I know that the only downside is I will miss certain things. Like the downside of not having the Xbox is I want to play certain ones. Yeah. That I just can't play because I've got a PlayStation. It irritates the piss out of me, and vice versa. If I had an Xbox, there'd be so much stuff I want to play on PlayStation.
Yeah, so it becomes they can't ignore the Xbox One and PlayStation 4. It's just not the Xbox. We have to put the PlayStation 4 into this conversation as well because they've both announced that they're doing a super uber version of these consoles. So now a lot of games on PCs and stuff, you can tweak how the resolution of it and this, that and the other. I remember when I got Witcher 2 from a laptop. Yeah. I could run it, but it looked like a NES game. It really did.
Stupid.
I had to drop down all lighting effects, all graphical effects. I had to play it in a window, and it looked like a Lego game. It was fucking 8-bit. It was terrible. But the audio was working. Now, you can do that. Now, that is up to you as an individual, whether you're happy with that, and if you're not happy with that, then you know what games you can and can't play, and then you go and buy a graphics card. Now, the brand new cost of a graphics card, if it is 400 quid, is essentially a new console, but that'll do you for X amount of times. Apparently it's skins and voices. That doesn't need to be in 11 gig, but anyway. So, and a lot of those skins and voices, you're going to have to pay to access.
Yeah, the microtransactions.
So it's good. I like that they're doing it, but I think they've just both have just
they might not be doing
themselves into. Well,
it's a rumour, not a report, really.
Yeah, but they're gonna have to do it in order to compete with.
And it's probably
for
because they want to do this VR stuff as well. Because there's like an Xbox won't be able to run it, a PlayStation can barely run it.
Well, they can do. They can. This is it. They can do that. That Xbox.
If they use the forcing you online as something that's good, well, they could cloud do it or something. Maybe if you've got a decent connection.
It's more than that, but nothing game winning. Just like yeah. Well, this is it. But the thing is that Xbox One that's sat underneath my TV right now is more powerful than my laptop. More powerful than my laptop. My laptop could handle, I'd say 70% of what we're out at the time. Now, admittedly, they weren't a massive amount of majorly graphically intensive games, but say 70-80% of what were out for Oculus DK2.
Oh yeah.
That laptop can run that.
Yeah.
That's more powerful than that.
Yeah.
That, if it wasn't for all the other shit that they put into the programming of Oculus Rift, would run 90% of what's out. So it's
Somewhere.
it gets very, very frustrating. They've done it in all their games, never given an advantage, but Fairy Dragon Mount's always in. But so it's silly. It is making a new console essentially. I know I say it is a rumour, but they have to do something to compete with PlayStation.
I think they'll do it, yeah.
Because they have to, because otherwise it'll be like, what console's out there? Well, you need a PlayStation 4.5, because then you have access to VR and...
Yeah.
So...
It's only for VR, because the games have to... They want the games to run on the PlayStation 4 as well, so they're not going to be that different.
No.
So then, to me, that means it's only for the virtual reality. That's why they've done it.
Yeah, so...
Because it's pointless otherwise.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to make the games that much better.
Well,
they have to run on both consoles. So
one of the reasons why...
Plus, people want them to run on the Xbox One as well.
Yeah.
So if the PlayStation started creeping away, they'll still do it to the lowest, like the PlayStation 2. Games on the GameCube were always shit looking.
Yeah.
That were also on PlayStation 2 because they got the PlayStation 2 port. But when you had an actual GameCube game made by Nintendo or exclusive,
was
by
better,
Capcom, it's exclusive,
better,
so they'd always look better,
yeah.
And then they'd have to like retard it a little bit for
Yeah,
PlayStation 2 then. So they'd always make PlayStation 4.5 Call of Duty will pretty much look like the Xbox One,
yeah,
even if they don't change it. Because so what's the point in it? It must be VR.
Well, so with the VR thing, I reckon the main reason why they tell you need a super uber fucking jizz-tastic PC in order to run these things is because they don't want you to get it and be playing Half-Life 2.
No.
Because, yeah, it looks good, but your PC as a standalone can run Elite Dangerous, a massive fucking universe, continual universe, or Witcher 3, which is absolutely fucking gorgeous game on high specs. You might be able to run that beautifully, but once you get VR in there, it's actually running two of them at the same time. It's not just running two screens, it's running two games at the same time, and it's trying to interlace it all and stuff like that. So your PCs don't need to be as powerful as they say that they need to be. It's just that if they don't tell you to have it as powerful, you'll put it on and you'll start playing a game and it just won't look as nice. It just won't look as nice.
Yeah.
So they tell you to have that,
They want to
so
be
that
impressed.
everything's like, fuck man, this is beautiful.
They want to tell your friends
That's
how
right.
amazing it is.
Exactly, and it's still early. And as I said before about like doing all this kind of stuff in VR, it's hard work because there's people out there that just won't be able to play VR. I was talking to Chris about it. He's like, I feel sick with VR all the time. It puts me out. I feel sick. I'm like, well, you might not be that guy that can run VR. That's going to be what kind of edges VR. You'll have a lot of people will be able to love it and experience it and spend a lot of time in there, and then you've got those people that can only spend 3 minutes in and it's done.
And they'll put people off as well because
And
they'll say
if they're very, very, very influential in any kind of thing, they'll ruin that, and then it's like, why do we have an Xbox fucking Super J?
It's like 3D that really didn't take off at all, did it? Because
no, but there's still a lot of really good 3D stuff out there.
there's good 3D stuff, but it didn't take off because they charge too much for the fucking shite, and ultimately a lot of people would say they prefer to just watch it in 2D because it gives them an headache.
Yeah.
Or even if it doesn't give them an headache, they just find it slightly more difficult to watch than just watching it, and they don't see the benefit versus the whatever.
Yeah,
it costs.
so I mean, if you're going to make a Super Uber console, it has to be modular, especially if you think that people who've already bought, like I was a day one adopter of Xbox One, and it cost me £600, including game, extra joypad, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Connect. And Connect, and then like a month later it dropped in price. PlayStation 4 was just under £100 cheaper when that first came out
Because it didn't have Connect.
Because it didn't have Connect, and that was still at £450, £460. So I've had that. Essentially, I think it was a month after it had been launched, right? So I've had it since day one, essentially, right? And here we are 2 years later, and they're trying to put a flavour in my mouth for paying another. How expensive that's going to be? Unless I can take that to a shop and I go, here's my Xbox One, and they go, right, that takes 300 quid off. Yes. Yeah. Then I'll go, right, 200 quid up there.
Like a really good trade.
Yeah, like a really fucking good trading. Unless they do that.
Well, they should do that because it's actually irritating. Because I look at my PlayStation now and I just think you're going to get on my nerves soon enough. When there's another one there, you're going to annoy me. I'm not even going to want to use you because I know there's going to be this better one, but it's not that much better.
Yeah.
And I just feel like I've got like a shit old phone or something.
Well, they said the games that come out on it are they going to be revolutionary? Because they're going to have to.
But then if I get the new one, I'll be pissed off anyway because I spent a load of money and they won't be that much different, and I won't even notice the fucking difference. Yeah, but I'll be annoyed if I don't.
We've got a new commenter there. You stole those images from iJustin. She had them on Street Fighter's big day out. How could you? I'm going to iJustin's official. Right, brilliant. They're actually from Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Yeah.
So, is that meant? Is Jay a joke? I don't understand what you're getting at. Justin's official Tomboy.
Who the fuck is that bitch?
They're from Marvel vs. Capcom 2. They're PNGs and not stole from iJustin. If iJustin had done that, congratulate her. Well done. I didn't realise she had anything to do with Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Fact, Crimson Sight, I reckon Marvel vs. Capcom 2's older than you are. I'd a guess. Moving on.
Right, so that was a very long thing, but it's an interesting thing.
It's a big deal.
Upgraded thing. But moving on, something even more spectacular. There is going to be officially a new Fable game. Didn't know about that, did you?
No, I didn't.
Right, I'm talking a bit of shit. It's a free-to-play Fable card game, and it's Lionhead. Former members of Lionhead already. It was being made for fucking 18 months in secret, something like that. And Max,
they concentrate on the fucking Fable game they were working on instead.
It must have just been a side thing. I don't know. It's not finished, but it's well in the works. I've seen it playing. Looks alright. A bit like Hearthstone sort of thing, you know. And the studio's called Flaming Fowl. They put it on. It's a Kickstarter, and it's
a mountain of viewers. Yeah, a mountain of viewers. That's it. I stole them on purpose, honestly.
It's and Microsoft has said, yeah, you can do that if you want. It's fine. Go with Fable. It's weird, isn't it? That is weird.
That is fucking weird. Yeah, it's really weird.
Some more weirdness, which is Minecraft. Fucking insanity. And I don't even know what these people are selling, but somebody's is bought a Norwegian company. They've opened up offices in Minecraft. They've bought some server land,
right?
Whatever that means, and I don't know what they're selling in these offices, but they're actual offices that you can go to and have a conference in. I don't know why anyone would do that, and I don't know what they're selling, or if they're just doing it for shits and giggles. Because it didn't give me many more details than that. But they also did the first live, this were a while back I think, the first live concert in Minecraft. And I thought, how the fuck do you do that? It doesn't make sense. But you could see, I watched a video on it, you could see the concert in reality, and the crowds, and the music, and then you could see it happening in Minecraft. So they must have had something on them to show where they were or something, and it was streaming the music, and obviously not everybody in crowd. I don't know, I'm just guessing, because I don't get it unless it's just a complete blag, but apparently that was the first, it was on some tech show a while back, so that's just fucking weird. It's just fucking weird. I'll show you a video.
There's a lot of time being wasted, isn't there?
It's too much time on their hands just to do something, I think. I don't know.
Time being wasted.
Last Guardians is still on track for this year.
Apparently somebody's been playing it recently.
Ooh.
There's a video interview of somebody who played Last Guardian. It is real and it is great. I think it's on YouTube. You can go and check that shit out. I didn't bother watching it because I thought I don't want to listen to you because I don't want to give you views. Prick. Playing it. Grumble.
7-year-old gamer.
Crimson Side.
7-year-old gamer.
Oh, Crimson.
He's 8.
Oh, right.
Twats armed robbers. Right, these robbers went into a GameStop in America. Was it like a game shop?
Yeah.
And they just came in with guns and shit. And the little kid just ran up to one of them and just started punching him. See it on CCTV.
Mint.
I'm like, wicked. But
Did
it had no effect.
They could
but it was
have had
cool.
a really positive game story where he went over it, he dragon punched one of them, and then like did some fucking Zangief twattage and threw a Captain America shield, and you're like, and this guy used the moves from Marvel vs. Capcom 2 to.
Mirror's Edge. It's getting a TV show.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So they're doing more and more and more of this. Eyeball and Pixels. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade game. They've made some action figures of them, which look okay, I suppose. I'm doing this very quickly, by the way. There's a new Pac-Man game coming to consoles. Pac-Man 256 or 256. It's a mobile game at the minute. You can play it on mobile, but this is going to be a bit better in whatever way. And apparently it's called that because the game's based on a glitch in the original Pac-Man.
Pac-Man, right.
When players got to level 255,
Yeah.
there was a glitch. Now they never explained what that glitch was, but I assume it made the map go at a funny angle, or it made the Pac-Man pop up funny or something.
Right.
I don't know, because the game's sort of like looks isometric,
right.
and Pac-Man's sort of like that,
Right, weird.
moving around, and you can play it multiplayer and stuff. It actually looks really
Wow,
fun.
fucking hell,
And you can get that on mobile at the moment, so it's got a lot of microtransactions. I think, or something. I'm not too sure about it. That's out next month. That's why I mention it. Consoles and PC. Games, Xbox Games Gold, whatever it's called.
Yep.
June. Goat Sim and The Crew for Xbox One. Have you had a dick around on Goat Sim actually?
Yeah. I played the demo.
That's enough, isn't it, I suppose?
It's not a game you play. You
Just
record
dick around.
yourself playing it,
Yeah.
and talk over it and get millions and
You do
millions
some
of
mad
views.
shit in it, and
That's what it's there for. It's a YouTube. I mean, we do YouTube videos. It's a YouTube video game.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
There is one of them as well, you know.
I know there is. I watched it. It
YouTube
looks
Sims
fucking
game or
terrible.
something.
But
Where you're a YouTuber in a game
yeah,
about being a YouTuber.
yeah, I watched Jim Sterling play it. It looked
Did
terrible.
he play it right?
Yeah, yeah. The Goat Simulator. That's exactly what it is. You're meant to hook that up to capture device. You're meant to fucking stream it and go, oh look at me, oh licking it, oh, do silly noises.
I think
and
they're doing
fucking
the space
faces.
one of them as well. Like
Yeah,
DLC.
this old man. They
daft.
did a RPG one where it was set like in the Skyrim world as well.
Oh, right.
I mean, there's a lot of. Well, started off as a complete piss take, has snowballed into them actually making a lot of effort with the surroundings and stuff, and quite inventive goals. But
Yeah, well, you get that to dick around with. For the 360, you get Super Meat Boy, XCOM, which is really good.
XCOM's good.
Yeah, it's really good. So if you haven't played that, definitely get onto that.
So there's 4 reasons why you shouldn't have an Xbox Gold account.
Yeah, because you probably already got them, or not interested.
Well, you're not interested in Goat Simulator. You don't go woot woot Goat Simulator. And the Crew, the fucking Crew.
I can't even remember The Crew. It's some race game, isn't it? You online, you're all hanging around.
Yeah,
in a crew.
it didn't work. It was Ubisoft and they fucked it up.
Did they?
Yeah.
Right. Is that the one where they somehow made towers in that as well?
Yeah, it was just it just doesn't work. Because they were saying you all come together. It's like game developers forget what they say at E3 or believe that everybody's just fucking forgotten.
Yeah.
You know, 4D graphics, It's just fucking. It does me nutting. It does me nutting. So they went, yeah, you'll get this crew and you'll all come together and you can drive around. You can actually free roam, drive around it and stuff. And it's got a massive map, huge map. The map's meant to be fucking terrible. It's just terrible. You apparently find it hard. It's hard work to find your friends. You can't. It's just fucking.
What, you're driving down road trying to find
crew is just. It's just terrible.
Anyway, right.
Terrible. Yeah.
Right. So these are the PlayStation Plus ones I couldn't find, but there's some rumoured sort of things, or reported. So it's rumoured that PlayStation Plus subscribers will be getting Gone Home and NBA 2K16.
Didn't you already get Gone Home? You've got
Grow Home.
Oh, Grow Home. Grow Home's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, Grow Home's good. Gone Home's supposed to be alright, isn't it? So
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's not confirmed. That's just somebody apparently found some shit somewhere.
Have you watched or seen any reviews of Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? I don't know if we spoke about this last week.
I haven't read or watched any reviews, but I do believe that it is commonly regarded as the worst platinum game by a country mile.
I watched again. Jim Sterling played it for half an hour. It's just fucking terrible. You don't have to play that game.
Right.
You don't have to. You wander around and you're. It was trotting around and it was just a clusterfuck. It was just a clusterfuck of what was going on. There were these bombs set around and you can go and disable these bombs. Your guys will go and do it, or you can go and do it, and your mates will twat everybody else. They got to a boss. They were fighting Rocksteady, and there were all this fire all the way around Rocksteady. And Sterling couldn't get in there because the fire would hurt him. But the other three turtles are immortal, so they were kicking fuck out of him. And he's like, look, at this point I wanted to do something. I wanted to partake in fighting, but Rocksteady wasn't for leaving this fired area. And all my guys, so he said he just dashed in to do a super
So you can't play it on your own. You have to have bots playing the others.
Yeah, the bots play as everybody else, but they're really, really efficient. He said they steal your kills and everything.
Right.
They're just ridiculously efficient.
Because you can't win with bots, because it's like, if they're too shit, they annoy you, because they're just pissing about. And if they're too good, they annoy you, because you're not playing the game anymore.
Yeah, well,
it
was wandering around. It was... I was just looking at it, like, it looks horrible. I don't know what people saw in it. I think they just got excited because the Transformers one looked pretty and apparently that worked quite well.
Yeah.
And they was going, oh man.
They're rushing all these now. We know they're making too many. Platinum made too many games.
They're too small. They're too small. It's
Star Fox, that were a bit as well.
That's just gone well flat, hasn't it?
Partly involved in that in a big way. Them and Nintendo, obviously, but they want to take them platinum on for them not to do any work. So you can see the bulk of the work would have been through them, and just Miyamoto just.
I think they're a company that needs to come out with something very, very good soon to restore its.
Well, they just need to slow the fuck down.
Well, they're doing a Telltale, aren't they? They went, yeah, we're big. You have all this work.
Yeah, we need to.
No.
Fuck them off. Do we have?
We'll have some new releases. I'll get this. Oh, no, hi.
In a moment. Ooh, can you read that?
Yeah, just about. We've
got it on the screen, so I'll be 1 sec because I need a drink.
Right, okay, coming up. I think it's tomorrow. Let's have a look, see. I'm not too sure. I've got a massive list in front of me. Yeah, nothing out today. Tomorrow we have Daydreamer Awakened Edition for the PlayStation 4, the Dead Island Definitive Edition for PlayStation 4, Xbox One and PC, The Elder Scrolls Online Dark Brotherhood for PC and Mac, Neochrome for PS4, One Piece Burning Blood, which is a anime fighter. It looks quite nice actually. For the Xbox One, PS4 and Vita. Score Rush Extended, PlayStation 4, Shadow Blade Reload, PlayStation 4. There came an Echo, PlayStation 4. The Witcher 3, Blood and Wine. That's tomorrow. Fuck off! I can't even play it today. I paid for this on Sunday. I'll play a game. Oh fuck! So the Witcher 3, Blood and Wine, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, PC, and then on where are we now? It was Tuesday, and then on Wednesday we have Auralux Constellations PC. Pool Nation VR, that's for the Vive, that came out last month on the Oculus Rift. Seran Karuga Shinobi versus. Fuck me, that one right. PC.
Blinding on TV now.
Brigador PC Mac Linux. Kick and Fenwick. Kick and Fennec, sorry. On the Xbox One, PlayStation 4, Wii U. Wow. And Magic Heroes 7. Trial by Fire for PC. These are on Thursday now, sorry. Turmoil for the PC. Anima, Gate of Memories, PC. Oh, that's actually Friday now, sorry. We're on to Friday. Carmageddon, Max Damage, Xbox One, PlayStation 4. Dangerous Golf, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, PC. Dangerous Golf sounds quite fun. Daydreamer, Awakened Edition, Xbox One. That came out tomorrow on the PlayStation 4. And then Friday. Honestly. Fucking. I'm getting really jaded. Elite Dangerous Horizons for Xbox One, and then on Saturday, which rounds up the week's thing, is Hard Reset Redux on the Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC. So, sniff me chuddies.
Voice for the peoples. Anything pop out to you on that list?
Yeah, the thing I paid for, which is coming out tomorrow instead of today.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, but no. Other than that, when does the lull start? The lull starts now.
Yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
coming in now. Yeah. This is the lull. This is the time to play them games.
We've got
E3
E3 next week, haven't we?
Is it next week?
Yeah.
Shit, a dick.
Yeah. So it starts on Sunday, so we'll be streaming all of them.
Right. Yeah.
And yeah, so I'll be streaming them all.
Cool. Sunday, right.
Sunday till Wednesday.
Try not to be unborn.
So yeah, stick around.
Right.
That'll make a year since Ariane's been following us.
Oh. Right, Voice of the Peoples. Karma Cow. Did you watch this? Karma Cow.
Yeah, that's old.
Is it old?
Yeah, I mean, like at least
New to me.
Yeah. When Thingy came out, Just Cause 3 came out.
Were it? Yeah. So I just probably seen it then, but it's just a cool vid of Just Cause 3. He's putting a load of like sticky fucking
Rocket mines.
Is it rocket mine? Rocket mines on a cow's ass. Cow doesn't care; it's just eating food, and he fucks off, and it just looks funny because its ass explodes with fire. He's still alive. It's not really in bits. He just fucking flies around like a firework.
Yeah, it's good.
Fucks off over there quite a way, and then flies all the way back and fucking kills him. Karma Cow. What are the chances of that?
I know.
Fuck me. Right, Graham Daly. He just wanted to know if there was any Mario or Sonic fans in the group.
No.
Probably.
No.
No, so I like Mario Galaxy 2 and Mario World. And I just said that all the Sonic games are shit. Not shit, but they don't compare to Mario, in my opinion.
Not
and
anymore,
even the shittest Mario, proper Mario game, is better than the best Sonic game, I believe. He said Sonic 3, but I haven't played that, so I don't know.
I played a bit of it. I think
I imagine it's like Sonic 1 and 2, and I got bored by them.
Yeah,
so.
I was going to say I had fatigue with Sonic after, halfway through Sonic 2. I was like...
And then the worst proper Sonic game is
Sonic
abysmal.
Rush.
Sonic Boom.
Sonic Boom, that's the one, yeah.
So the fucking quality in Sonic...
So bad that it killed the company's mascot.
Yeah.
They're not making any more Sonic games, are they? Specific Sonic games.
Oh, I don't know, they're not.
No, they killed it.
Well, they said we're going to...
They were working on it, but...
They said about a fucking year ago, they said, right, we're taking the shit Sonic games off the shelves, like the really shit ones, they're just not going to sell them anymore, and they're going to do quality control on Sonic from now on.
From now on.
Yeah, and Sonic Boom came out. So it's like, they'd have to take that off the shelves before it even fucking got on the shelves.
Oh, that's it, that's the thing.
Because that's why everybody were expecting big things. I think, actually it might have been a couple of years ago, but I think what came out before it was that other one where you sort of twist around, reminded people of Mario Galaxy. I don't know, I can't remember what it's called. It came out before Sonic Boom.
Right.
And then Sonic Boom came out, and it's just like, right, fuck off.
I mean, the best ones that I've played of Sonic were they did Sonic 4 in episodes, didn't they? Which was a traditional.
I played
Sonic.
episode 1, I really didn't like it.
But I mean, as far as it was as close to a Sonic game as you're going to get.
Actually, I'll tell you good Sonic games. Miles better than that. The
DS ones.
Sonic Advance on the DS ones.
Yeah, they're all right. Yeah, with dual screen.
Because they were fast.
They were fucking fast.
And you could chain shit together. I mean, you could fucking fly on that game really quick. But it was a bit like disorientating because
when you got too high
onto the screen.
Yeah. But there's that block that's missing.
Yeah.
And you actually do go behind it essentially.
Yeah. And you're going that fucking fast that you need
Well,
every bit of detail. Yeah.
I prefer Luigi and Tails not so much because he always reminds me of baby Anakin Skywalker now.
Is it?
Yeah, it was the same guy, Jake Lloyd, that
right.
voice acted him.
Oh. Shit, weird. I did like Tails until he was in other Sonic games. I didn't mind him in Sonic 2.
Sonic 2 were alright.
He was just this cute little pointless thing.
Yeah, but he didn't speak in that. And
no.
In Sonic Adventures, you were talking, and it was.
That's annoying.
It's thingy. It's Jake Lloyd.
Imagine it's a really girly, annoying voice.
Well, it's the lad from who played, young Anakin Skywalker.
Girly, annoying voice.
Shant.
Right, Warren Spencer. He's just selling all the Nintendo stuff. It looks like. I think.
He spotted it on Spock.
Oh right, so he spotted it.
Yeah, and I think it's somebody he knows in Darwin or in.
Right.
Like
it's like all sort of boxed NES bits. Quite cool just to have it all, I suppose. But you'll get it and it'll take up room and you'll box it.
Yeah, we've got Mario 3 there, brilliant, and he's got Duck Hunt and Super Mario on dual carts, and he's got the Zapper.
I can't remember how much it were.
It don't work, the link don't
No,
work on
it's
it.
just a picture anyway, but the link doesn't work, so you'd have to Google it somehow. Caravan Style Retro Reviews, so you're playing a little bit of Halo 2 with William Thornton.
Yeah.
Did you bring back memories? We didn't really play online though, did we?
No, I didn't play online. Hey, Deaf Wyvern, I presume I can't see the rest of it, so hey, click follow for noise and dances.
Yeah.
It reminded me that I don't like Halo 2.
Yeah.
I didn't like it on the Masters Collection either when we went through it.
No. Yeah, we were going through all the Halos, and that one still felt weak. Ooh, I forgot how to dance.
Yeah, I have.
It's been so long.
It has been so long. Thank you very much.
Just get my skills back.
They were alright. We just played a deathmatch.
Did you win? I didn't watch it, I can't remember though, because I got pissed shortly after.
Yeah.
It's all blurred to me now.
So I'll let you watch it. Go and watch it. Click like and
find out.
Yeah. So we're alright.
This was cool. Jack Taylor. Right, an electrician finds a dead snake in PlayStation 4.
Hideo Kojima's cock, when Konami cut it off,
they were fucking the PlayStation.
They put it in there and went, ha! You want to be with PlayStation?
They were in Brazil, and
Brazil!
someone were complaining about a really funny smell coming from their PlayStation. So they got a technician in just to have a look at it. Fucking dead snake in there.
How does it get in?
I have no clue. Did somebody put it in as a joke? Like when they were making it? Can't be such a clean environment.
I clear it now, put snake in it, and
It's like
send it
when,
off.
like when someone puts a kipper behind radiator.
Yeah.
Let's put a dead snake. Dead snake in your Xbox. Maybe they don't have any kippers because it's Brazil.
Maybe.
So kippers are rare there. Might be worth something.
Yeah.
Chris Broderick. He's got a couple of games from Gamer in Blackburn. What are these? Maximo and Maximo Army of Zin.
They are technically sequels to Ghosts and Goblins and Ghouls and Ghosts.
Oh, are they?
Yes, because
sort of see that
he's actually
box covers.
it's called Arthur is the character from Ghouls and Ghosts, but I think Maximo was the alternate name. I think that might be what they called him in Spain or some shit like that. But yeah, they're kind of that, but they're 3D run around of it.
Yeah. Weird. Paul Ashton Pash
has made a cross-dressing.
He's made a tranny controller. It looks comfortable, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
You'll never lose it. Looks like he's got a Batman thing on the back.
Yeah, Batman.
He's basically
signal over the
pimped his PlayStation controller. Yeah. Thoughts? Melissa Marks! She's just finished Uncharted 4. She's loving it. Amazing work. These are all comments from the group, by the way. So if you want to have your voice heard, join the Facebook group, which is down there. Show me games! Exclamation! Exclamation! Exclamation!
That's correct.
I stole this off someone. I think it was Ryan Clark, but he put it on his Facebook, and I said put it on the group because it's cool, and it's basically it's just a lot of Pikachus just marching down straight.
Yeah.
To some music,
Yeah.
and it's adorable and weird. I would love that to happen if I was walking down the street.
Probably health and safety. Well, know what to happen in this country. Political correctness gone mad.
Can you imagine if you were pissed and you saw that? You'd think it's time to stop drinking.
It's
now,
time to
maybe.
stop drinking.
He's going to check that on the group if you want to know what we're talking about. Christopher Billsborough.
Billsborough, boy.
So this is just like a little thing from
Oh man,
Summit.
he stole the image from my website.
It's about PlayStation VR or 4K upgrade, and somebody was saying, an insider or something, saying that it's shit on the PlayStation. It's just fucking terrible, and that's what the whole story's based upon. This guy
I need to read that. I didn't
saying
read
that,
so I
yeah,
didn't see
and he's
it,
saying so you have to have the plus 0.5 PlayStation because otherwise it'll just be crap. But in their own argument, they said, but people have been playing on the PlayStation VR, lots of people, and nobody's reported any problems with it. So was he playing an earlier version? I don't know.
It depends on his expectation. You know, like earlier on, I was saying.
Yeah, if he were playing PC, Vive, or Oculus or something.
Well, yeah, if you're
plays
playing PC, but this is that's what I was saying about that. That Xbox One would be able to manage 90% of whatever games, but they
Yeah.
won't be running at fucking super high spec. If you can turn down the sliders in your games, you'll be experiencing Witcher 3 for
Well,
argument's
if a
sake,
PC
in
guy
VR.
plays, and he's got a good PC, plays Witcher 3 on Xbox, he's going to think it looks shit. Because
Well,
he's so used to saying
even if
the
it
other way.
doesn't, he's a PC gamer.
Yeah, so he will
and
anyway.
He will do anyway, won't he? Because that's how they are. I shared a picture, I don't know whether it came up. Oh, it was actually, I didn't share it in the group. I shared a picture on my wall, and it's this drowning guy waving to an helicopter, and helicopter pilot's like, "Hey man, are you a PC gamer?" The drowning guy goes, "The human eye can only see 24 frames per second." And then next image, the helicopter pilot fucking off.
Get rid of him.
But that's, you know, that is where it ultimately boils down to. If he's come from PC or been dabbling in high-end VR, going to all the VR places and checking them all out with all these souped-up PCs, like, check this out, this is what No Man's Sky looks like on an Oculus Rift.
That's
Fuck me,
delayed by a
this
few
is-
weeks as well.
as anticipated by Show Me Games.
And I think he's getting death threats as well, but I didn't bother reading it.
Fuck 'em. And then go and have a look at the Vive and like, yeah, the Vive, and then PlayStation are probably thinking, well, we can't compete to that level of graphical fidelity. People are going to expect a lower fidelity in graphics, and he's probably come on and put it on and go, it's not as good. And like in an article that somebody wrote on Show Me Games, these different versions of VR, and with these different versions of VR should come different expectations. And PlayStation VR is home VR,
Sofa VR.
sofa VR. It's not full-on VR. So stop having those expectations. I expect the PlayStation VR would be quite good. I do also expect that you do need that PlayStation 4.5.
Ideally,
you
yeah.
definitely
just
need
to
that.
feel comfortable more than anything.
Yeah, just feel more
Not to make it
comfortable.
look better, just to make it comfortable.
Well, that's it. It'll make it comfortable, and it will make it look ever so slightly better. But PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One can run your Oculus Rifts. It's just like you're not going to have the most optimum experience from it.
Yeah.
It'll be a working experience, but it won't be the most optimum, which is why they ask you to spend 47 fucking million pounds on a PC in order to run it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's basically they then get you to do the promotion.
Right,
Anyway, yes,
right.
moving on.
Right, Johnny Floyd, king of memes. It wasn't a meme actually, but he posted a video of it. Was just a nice little thing. It was all the startup images for consoles really in the last few years, like GameCube and stuff like that. I forgot about half of them.
Yeah.
I know the PlayStation 1 one just looked really shit to me after watching all the others. It looked really anticlimactic. But I got bored when it got to the Xbox and PlayStation 3 ones and stuff like that.
I used to like the original
They still
Xbox.
seem new to me. But they seem new to me though. Like, I still like have them in my head fresh,
Yeah.
but the GameCube ones and stuff, I like.
You keep all your buttons on GameCube, it makes different noises.
Yeah, like kids laughing and stuff like that, yeah. All Easter eggs in there. Adam Hurd, being controversial possibly. he's not happy. Fuck off Nintendo. He's annoyed basically because when you play the new Fire Emblem, you have a choice to go say left or right.
Yeah.
And left being one version of the game and right being another version of the game.
Right.
You're picking a side basically. So when you pick that side, you can't play the other side unless you pay for it. My perception is that what you're getting is essentially a full game.
Yeah.
As long as any other Fire Emblem, I assume. I don't know how long they are.
Well,
I don't know if Pash has been playing it. I don't know how long they are, but
Mr. Argumentative himself, exactly. But
if it's the length of the game, I don't mind that so much. But if it does leave a bit of a cliffhanger on purpose, but they do cliffhangers in movies anyway.
In movies and games.
Yeah. So then it's your choice to buy the other one.
I mean, Doom apparently has the most fucking cliffhangery, cunty ending of all games in recent history.
Right.
Yeah, it just ends. It just goes.
Right. Now, if you have the choice to buy Doom 5, then you might be tempted to do it.
Well, the thing
but
is,
then it's like you're getting three
when I read
games
this,
at once.
I didn't want to join in and start talking,
but I don't know much about it. So.
Because he's very hard. He's a very hard work person to talk to, is Mr. Hurd. It's not like they haven't been promoting it and selling it. Very clear.
It's been very
that
clear.
This
from what
is
I've
how
seen.
this game is coming out. This is
Yeah.
how this game is coming out. By the way, this is how this game is coming out. What's coming out is 2 versions of this game. This is how this game is coming out.
And a third version.
He's opened his eyes.
Yeah.
I think, like I say, if it turns
Fire
out to be 10 hours long, be pissed off.
Yeah, if it's shorter than you expected by a margin,
yeah,
you're
if
like,
it's
no.
10 hours long for a JRPG,
and if you can see they've cut the corners, you know what I mean?
Then it's very, very distinct. It's free actually, but there's a delay in comments, so you did say at the same time.
If somebody who plays Fire Emblem is generally a little bit more hardcore of a gamer, and so they're the people that tend to know this before they buy it.
Yeah.
I can understand if you just buy games because you see a Space Marine on front and you don't know much about it, and you buy it and then it turns out something annoys you, but he must have known that, surely.
Well, it's not been a secret.
But if it isn't as long, then it is annoying.
Yeah, if it isn't as long, it is annoying. I'm only about 3 hours in and barely scratched the surface. Right.
I've never heard complaints about the length though.
So, if you're 3 hours in, unless it suddenly fucking wraps up in the next 7 hours, but I've got a good feeling that it's going to be a 20 odd to 30 odd hour game. I don't know how long the other ones are because I have no experience with it, but I reckon it's going to be a minimum of 30 hours. This game.
It can be as long as you want in a way because it's like, like Advance Wars, but with magic.
Yeah, right. Well, see, this is it. So
and more to it.
Let's say it's a minimum of 30 hours as far as the narrative is all fucking concerned. Then that's not an issue.
Gavin Edgington has posted a video of this little console thing.
Yes.
It's a $49 indie game console, which is built basically around something they released earlier, which was a $9 computer.
Yeah.
Now, I think it just runs your browser and stuff. Well, it works on, Linux?
Linux, yeah.
But obviously with a computer, let's start with a computer, you still need to buy your monitors and stuff like that. But $9, that sounds cheap, but I don't know how much you can
We've got a
do.
comment here, and you get to purchase the other ones for just £18 a piece.
Right, so I assume it's the same length. The other one must be the same length. Maybe the third one isn't. I don't know.
I can't remember what the third. I think third one is. I can't remember how it works.
Yeah, well, it's a case of if you go left or right, you're choosing one side or other, and then the third one will just be some extra on top of that. I don't know.
Maybe.
Not sure.
What would work really good for them is if you buy one, you get the next one at $18. If you got them both on your record, then you get the last one for a tenner.
Yeah. Keep the more you buy, the cheaper it gets.
It does get cheaper. But either way, I watched that. It basically runs all your fucking little emulators.
So it's going to run like your indie games, isn't it? Really? I mean, the portable Linux game machine, Pocket Chip, it's called.
Yeah.
That'll probably run some of your little games. You probably go on Facebook or whatever.
Yeah, because it has an operating system, a proper Windows operating or a Linux operating system. Any tiny indie games that can run within the capacity of its RAM and its ROM, you can essentially install and play them.
Yeah.
But indie games don't get released on Linux.
Yeah.
They get released on Windows because it's cheaper.
Yeah.
For them to do. I mean, they can program it better on Linux, but they get released on Windows. But looking at that for 49 quid, I'd just chuck all my emulators on it.
Yeah.
And just play all my emulators. But then again, a lot of your emulators don't run on Linux. This is the thing with your Linux. Linux is better. Xbox runs on Linux. It's a fucking Microsoft machine. It runs predominantly on Linux with a Windows overlay on top of it.
Why have they chosen that then?
Because it's easier for them to program.
Is it? Right,
Yeah. It's easier for them to program. It's just that it's not easy. For somebody like me and you using Linux, we're like, oh shit, this because we're so used to Windows. It's like if I took you onto an Apple Mac computer, you'd be like,
don't like it.
Why's nothing? Why is right click not working?
Yeah,
I've got
this?
one mouse button. What do you mean I've only got one mouse button? What a fucking stupid idea. And it's all that kind of stuff. So it all depends on where you come from, where you go.
Melody Fitzjohn.
Cool
Cool picture of the Nemesis looking gangster
Pip.
smashing someone's face against someone.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Daisy.
Daisy who?
They see me rolling.
Michael
Liam
Clark.
told me that. He went, "Here's a show we gave a joke for you." I went, "Oh, no. We haven't done it for a while, have we?"
We'll do it as an icebreaker.
See me rolling.
We'll do it as an icebreaker when we meet people. Okay, Michael Clark. He's lacking a bit of Doom. A bit shame that the chainsaw isn't permanently usable.
Yeah,
but it's quite satisfying cutting demons in half. I really do want this Doom.
I was considering getting it the other day. It's just that what I did is I was like, right, I can either spend 50 quid on Doom because I wasn't going to leave the house. So 50 quid on Doom or thereabouts, or get Blood and Wine for Witcher 3 for 15 quid. And I'm like, I've just finished Hearts of Stone, which I'll have to do a review and when I get enough time and my brain focused for the website. So I've really enjoyed that Hearts of Stone. So I'm like, well, I'll do the Witcher 3 thing and on hopefully.
While you're back in the role of Witcher, because you get to play.
934. I know it's 94. Doom is brilliant. Thank you very much. If you click follow, we'll do a brilliant dance for you.
We'll do a Doom dance.
Doom dance.
I don't know what that is.
I'll sort of Doom
I'll be
dance
making
out.
it up.
I've got it already in my head.
Have you?
Yeah. I've got a Doom dance in my head ready.
I've got the tune.
Yeah.
Might have to, yeah. Aaron Hughes' Futurism. That was ace. This incredible short film looks at the frightening potential of virtual reality. I need a Doom dance. We're co-oping it. The brutal Doom. Or did he punch people as well with a ring on? The original one.
Yeah, you used to have one little fucking claw
spike.
thing. Yeah, thank you very much. 94.
BFG. Do they still have the BFG in
Yeah, the big motherfucking guns right in there, yeah.
Oh, the BMFG.
The BMFG.
BMFG. Yeah, sorry, Futurism. Thanks for following, by the way. You are
A
beautiful, beautiful person.
A hero of mine. A personal hero of mine.
Yeah, so this fucking film is airs. It's only about 8 minutes long.
Yeah,
it's just a little short film, and it's about VR and just like a potential future of VR. And it's really cool because you can imagine it in a future sense.
Yeah, basically,
like
a lot of them are junkies, are VR junkies, or you think they are, and they're playing deathmatch games all the time.
Yeah, because it's made the real life so boring, and VR is so much better than it is now because it's slightly in the future. That they just spend all the time in it. But there's a really good sort of twist in it at the end, which is really cool. That makes you think, what is fucking reality, basically? What is going on? And it's just fucking watch it. Join the Show Me Games group on Facebook, exclamation, and check that out. Just scroll down a little bit. Chris Broderick posted the
Games of the Month.
Games for Gold, which is where I got that from, so thank you, Mr. Chris. Kenny Haslam is selling his Xbox One, a couple of games for 150 quid.
That is a fucking steal.
Cheap as spook.
That's a steal.
That's probably gone, but I mean, I told my friend about it. He said, do you have an Xbox One I could buy? I said, no, but join the group and there's a guy on there. I'll talk to him, see if he's still got it. I said it's 150 quid. He went, oh, because he's a bit like of an introvert, so he don't like speaking to people so much. So he said, I'll just buy it, it's easier. Right. And then I can't remember how much they are to buy. What are they like?
200 quid still, aren't it? 200 and something.
He saw it for like 300 quid. Oh, probably he all wanted a game and stuff like that. And he said, I'll just get. And he went, what? It's 300 quid or whatever. It's like, fucking hell. Ask him it's 150 quid. It's probably gone.
I honestly don't get why, like, the Xbox One is just getting so fucking dogged. I don't get it. It's kind of like a thing. Just
it's in there. Swings in roundabouts. Swings in roundabouts. Next time after it'll be all this and all that.
Yeah.
And then there will be one console and it won't matter. And this will all seem ridiculous that we even had multiple consoles that are basically the same.
Imagine if Microsoft turned around and went, look, Sony, you know we're making this console twice as powerful as you're doing. And they're like, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how about we don't make this console twice as powerful what you're doing. Instead, we go, this is a Sony Microsoft console.
Yeah.
And it's going to be modulated, so that's where a constant income. You can work on these chips, we can work on these chips, and you get to
split the profits.
All this kind of stuff. We have everything all in there, and we make one big ultra console.
Yeah.
And they'll go, Sony will go, no, we've got exclusives. That's what they'll say.
Oh, fucking hope not. Right, what's next, Mr.
Closing.
Sexy song time now.
Wait for it.
Gonna lick you up and down. Don't know the rest of the song.
Till you say stop.
Till you say stop.
In closing.
Yeah, so thanks for voting on the Thingy Me Bob again. Euro, what's it called?
New Media Europe. I don't fucking like the guys myself. I think that it's an absolute bullshit fucking thing.
Yeah, there's a lot of bullshit going on there.
We're in top 10 at the moment, so let's get us higher up.
Yeah, well, let's win this bullshit.
Yeah, let's win this bullshit. I think it's quite good. I think it's really, really funny. It's good. Thank you very much to everybody who's voted on that. I did have a Games Award that was meant to be coming up at the end of the month, but due to stuff, I don't have enough time to dedicate to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change it to a 2017. So it's going to be March next year, which then gives everybody time to vote on everything this year. Hopefully people pull the fingers out their asses and get on it. So thanks for all those people who did vote. I'm definitely going to give all the awards out to the people who have won these. We've found some trophies, didn't you? Little cheap trophies.
Some shit trophies.
Yeah, some shit trophies out. We're going to send some shit trophies out to the.
You haven't even given me a kid on sports day to that shit.
Because you're a choking hazard. So we're going to give them out. I don't know how. I'm probably going to write a big article about it on the website, putting out all the nominations and the winners in. I'll ask a lot of the people that were actually involved in, or were going to be involved in, just to write a little bit and go.
So it still exists. It's just not going to exist in the same form.
Yeah.
This year.
Next year. Hopefully next year we've got enough time, because a lot of people didn't have enough time. It was a run thing. I went, yeah, let's see what game.
We got one of his ideas in his head, and then he ran.
Yeah, it's all well and good when you've got a couple of people helping, but when you need 10 to 15 people helping out, most people want to just sit on the settees. So that's not happening, but thanks a lot to all those people who voted. So stay in the group. If you are in the Game Awards group, stay in there.
And add your own things, your own games that you think should be on there.
So I will change that soon to 2016 awards and stuff, and then after I've jotted down all
when we've done that, and we'll reset it.
We'll reset it all.
But at the moment, it's still
So thanks for all those people there. Next week, this weekend coming Saturday, Retro Games Night at the Back Cave.
Shit,
Tetris versus
the movie, the stream.
Yeah, so we're doing Tetris. So get your asses down to that. It should be fun. Get down.
Invite friends.
Join in on the Tetris versus tournament. It will be streamed live as per usual.
So there won't be any swearing, possibly.
I swore once, edited it out. Yeah.
We'll see. And you'll be able to check that on YouTube later on as well. Or watch it live if you can't get down on this Twitch stream page.
Twitch stream,
whatever the kids call it nowadays, I have no fucking idea. Here, basically. And that's that, I think.
Please apologise to Jasmine from me as I didn't recognise her on the bus. No. No, I won't.
Was she not dressed like a penguin with AIDS?
She's just like a penguin in bandage, boy. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh.
Zapper?
Yeah. Way over on the wet side of the bed.
Zapper? Yeah. The pimp. Right, so that is that. Check out all this shit over here. Follow the group. Check out the page for news. Check out the website, showmegames.co.uk. Go to the Back Cave, buy some bits of comic book stuff and paraphernalia. And maybe there's some drugs behind counter. I have no idea. Go to Gamer to Blackburn to buy your games in Blackburn. I don't know why I looked over there.
Yeah.
In Blackburn.
And thanks for those people who have actually clicked follow this episode. Cheers. Lots of thanks.
And thanks for the followers and the chatters.
I want to thank Jesus for my food.
I want to thank God.
I want to thank baby Jesus for some food. And I want to thank dead Jesus for some food.
Viagra.
And I want to thank... Now, for a little bit of controversy.
Deodorant.
A little bit of controversy. I'm going to draw...
Oh, will he?
Mohammed.
Oh, don't do that. I don't want to be blown up. I'm not going to show you. That's pretty good drawing. I can always recognise an Erwin drawing.
It's the mouth.
It's the mouth, yeah. He's got his own way. Beautiful eyes. He's writing something there.
Alright, so thanks a lot everybody, and we shall see you later. And say goodbye.
See you later. Bye.
For those who are